Hello students of class 8th. Today we will be doing grammar chapter 2, that is verb expressing the present. As you all know that tenses are categorized into three parts, that is present tense, present, past and future. So tenses are categorized in three parts, that is present, past and future tense. So in present tense we have three categories, that is simple present, present continuous, present perfect and present perfect continuous. So in present tense we have four parts, that is simple present, present continuous, present perfect and present perfect continuous. Today we will be doing present, simple present tense. Simple, what is simple present tense, children? Simple present tense talks about habitual action. It talks about habitual action. It is used to indicate an action which happens always. That means often, regularly. Example, I get up at 6 o'clock. That means it's your daily routine. Every day you get up at 6 o'clock. I brush my teeth. What's your routine after that? You brush your teeth. So these comes under simple present tense. Okay, simple present tense. Even you can see the scientific facts. The scientific facts also comes under simple present tense. What is the scientific fact? Water boils at 0 degrees Celsius. This is scientific fact. Nobody can deny it. It doesn't rain much in Rajasthan. Nobody can deny this fact. It happens. Okay. Then Proverbs. All the Proverbs also comes under simple present tense. It takes two to make a quarrel. Single person cannot make a quarrel. It's a proverb. Birds of a feather flock together. So even Proverbs are there that comes under simple present tense. So now how will you know that the sentence is a simple present tense? How will you know? So what are you going to do? A sentence which doesn't have a helping verb, an auxiliary verb, is either a simple present or simple past. So how will you know? The first thing you are going to do is underline the verb in a sentence. In a verb in a sentence, if after the subject, if you have, suppose I play football. I play football. So after I, what we have? We have a verb. So when you have underlined the verb and the verb is in which form? V1. V1 form, that means it is a simple present tense. Now, simple present tense, there are certain rules. In simple present tense, with I, we, you, they, we use the root verb. What we use with I, we, you, they, that means plural. But in grammar, exceptions are there. With I and you, I and you is a singular. But still, it is used, the plural verb is used with I and you. That you have to remember it. It is exception in grammar and it is used with the I and you is used plural verb. Now, I, we, you, they. We use V1 form. in the sentence. Now, he, she, it, singular. Singular. He, she, it, singular. We use he, she, it, singular. We use it is singular. That's why we use singular verb. So, he plays. So, we use a singular verb. So, in singular verb, what we do? We add s, es, ies with the verb according to the rule. So, that you have to remember it. Now, come to make in simple present tense, to make negative and interrogative. What we are going to do to make negative and interrogative? Because to make negative and interrogative, we don't have any auxiliary verb. As you have seen over here, we don't have any auxiliary verb. A sentence which doesn't have an auxiliary verb is either simple present or simple past. So if the verb is in V1 form, it is simple present. This also is in V1 form, so it is simple present. So what we are going to do? We will use do and does as a verb to make it negative and interrogative. That you have to remember it. And with where we will use do? With I, we, you, they. That means we are talking about plural form. And then I, we, you, they, and then plural form. That means the same as it has been used over here with the subject plural I, we, you, they, and plural verb has been used. The same way here also with do, what we do is a verb, and these subjects can be used with do to make it negative and interrogative. And with does, what we use? He, she, it. That means singular subject. Singular subject. And always remember, with do and does, we use the root verb. These are the root verb. With do and does, we use the root verb, that is V1 form. So, whenever you change a sentence, suppose I say, he plays football. He plays football. He plays football. Now, plays according to the rule with singular subject, singular verb will go. And with singular verb, what we use? S, es, ies with the verb. The same way, to make it negative or interrogative, what we are going to use? Does with it. Because with does, singular verb will be used here. So what we are going to do? The first thing, we will underline the verb in a sentence, and then verb with do and does. What is used? Root verb is used. So with he, first of all, we will underline the verb and change it into the root verb. And what is the root verb of plays? Root verb is play. Root verb is play. So to make it negative, what we are going to do? He doesn't play football. He doesn't play football. Now here, as per the rule, when we use do and does, what we have done? We have used the root form. This is very, very important to use the root verb with do and does. Otherwise, your sentence will be wrong. To make it interrogative, how you are going to do? Does he play football? Question mark. So, in interrogative sentence, what we are going to do? Just with the help of this auxiliary verb, this is not a main verb, always remember, this is an auxiliary verb. So with the help of the auxiliary verb, we are going to change it into interrogative. So auxiliary verb will come first, then the subject, and then the main verb, that is the root verb of this, and then the object of the sentence. And then we are going to use in interrogative sentence, we will be using question mark. So you have to remember this. This is very, very important in grammar. Now there are certain exercises given here. Given below is the daily time schedule of Mr. Verma, the principal of a school. So what is the time schedule? 7:45. That means the work which the principal does every day. The work which the principal does every day. So you have to, what are you going to do? You will change it into a sentence. So this exercise you are going to do in your copy. That's all for today. The next day I'll be dealing other exercises with you.